and on we'll
And today I'm recording my college decisions, and I've really wanted to do this video for a while. I've watched a lot of different ones on YouTube, people doing like cupcakes and things like that, and I know a lot of you already know where I'm going, but not everyone knows like where I applied, what I'm majoring in, how I came to like the decision I did, so I thought this would be a lot of fun. Why am I out of breath when I talk? Oh, okay, that's enough, Kirsten. Alright, like I said, I've seen this with cupcakes and things like that, but we didn't have cupcakes. And I was thinking, oh, I could do cookies, but it was just like, seemed like a lot of work. So, I don't really like cooking, can you tell? And so what we did was we just made like healthy pumpkin muffins that like I eat throughout the week anyways, and they kind of look like cupcakes, but it was just a lot easier and I'd actually, Alright, anyways, let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so for my major at all these schools, I applied for either marketing, business administration with a concentration in marketing, or film production. So basically, some schools had both programs and I could double major, but not all schools had film. So I applied to 12 schools, as you can see here. I applied to Boston University, Unc Charlotte, Clemson, Michigan, Wingate, Baylor, University of Pennsylvania, American University, Emerson College, Georgetown University, Northeastern University, and Hofstra University. I didn't have the greatest college application process. I really struggled with it. I didn't expect it. Are you okay? Oh, he is fine. We've taken him to the doctors. They just do that sometimes. So like I was saying, yeah, I applied to these schools and it was not a great experience. I didn't realize like all I kind of needed to do until after it was getting to be really late in the application process, so I really struggled, but without further ado, let's get started. Alright, the first school that I eliminated was the school I got rejected to, woo! And that was Northeastern University. So, I was a little surprised by this one just because my brother went there, and so I really thought like Legacy did help you get into school, and like I fit the SAT range that they had, and I did like a lot of extracurriculars and stuff in high school, so I was a little surprised by this, but I did do regular decision, not early action, so I don't know if that affected it at all, but it's okay. I didn't really want to be in Boston because it's a little bit colder than I would have liked, so it's all good. Going along with that, the next school that I will eliminate is Boston University. So I actually got waitlisted from Boston University, and I don't really know like what they were looking for. I had like the right SAT scores. I did a lot in high school, so I think it might have just been random. I know a lot of kids from Maine probably apply, so maybe that had to do with it. But it's okay, like I said, I don't think it would have been like a great fit, but they did have a really good both marketing and film program. They have one of the greatest film programs in the country. The next school I will eliminate is University of Michigan. And unfortunately, I also got waitlisted from University of Michigan. So that is why I really eliminated it. I actually really liked University of Michigan. They had a really good marketing and film program, one of the best schools in the country, obviously. And so I was really bummed that I didn't get in because I do think I would have liked it, but I mean, it worked out because it would have been really cold anyways, and like I said, I'm not really looking for that, but it's just a bummer overall, but there's nothing really I could do about it. All right, the next school I will eliminate is American University, and I also got waitlisted from this school. So as you can tell, I've so far gotten waitlisted from 3 schools, and American was my top choice school. I'm not even kidding. They have an amazing marketing and film program, and I love DC. We visited this past summer, and I just fell in love with the area. I love the metro. I love going to the zoo there. I love everything about it is so amazing and a really great city. So I was just so bummed. This was the first waitlist letter I opened, and I was so disappointed and crushed when I opened it. But like I said, there was nothing I could do except hope for the best. The next school I will eliminate is University of Pennsylvania, because guess what, folks? I also got waitlisted here. All right, so this one I'm not like as salty about, just because, I mean, it's an Ivy League school, and I mean, my SAT scores were good, but they weren't the level that they need to be for to get into an Ivy League. But I'm just like, am super grateful for even getting waitlisted. That just means like I was considered really greatly, so it's all good. I mean, obviously it's an amazing school. The Wharton School of Business is probably the best in the country, but nothing I can do about it. All right, and the next school I will eliminate is Georgetown University. So I love Georgetown so much. Like I said earlier, I love DC. It's an amazing area, and like downtown Georgetown is so cute, but I got waitlisted, my 5th waitlist. I was so crushed when I read this waitlist because I wanted to go here so badly too. Like, American and Georgetown were like, I wanted to be in DC. I knew that, so when I didn't get into Georgetown, I basically lost my opportunity to be in DC. So I was just crushed, honestly, but they just have an amazing marketing program, and I know it's really competitive to get into. I got placed on the wait list, and I didn't get accepted on the wait list, but I did get moved on to the extended wait list, and they said like a few kids get on there, but I know it's probably like meaning like a few hundred, because I went on a forum and it said like a lot of people were on it. But I mean, it's still pretty cool that I was so like greatly considered to go to this really good school, so I'm really happy about that. All right, so these are the schools I did get into, and I'm really, gotta breathe very carefully. So these are the schools I did get into. So I was kind of thrown in a loop after getting waitlisted from 5 schools, especially when I only applied to 12. Like, that was basically half of my schools I just didn't get into. So I actually ended up applying to Baylor and Hofstra like in March, because I was freaking out, and I got free applications from them, and I was freaking out. I did not know what to do, and so I wanted to have a lot of options. But the first school I will eliminate out of these is Hofstra University. And that is just because, like I said, I applied really last minute, and I mean, they did have both a marketing and film program, but I had never visited the campus. I wasn't sure I wanted to be in New York. I don't really like the cold, like I was saying, and I'd never been to Long Island. So it just didn't really seem like a great fit for me. And I did get a pretty good scholarship there, but it just, I don't think it would have worked that well. All right, the next school I will be eliminating is Wingate University. And this was really tough for me actually, because so it's just a small university in South Carolina, and they reached out to me in like October to apply free. And then I got like their financial aid in, I don't know, maybe March, and they gave me a full tuition scholarship. So it was so hard to turn that down, obviously. It would have saved me a lot of money, and I would have been in South Carolina, which is obviously an area I was interested in. But at the same time, they only had marketing, and it's a small college, so it just wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and it just wouldn't have been the best fit for me. All right, so these 4 schools were my top schools, and I had to go back and forth a lot as to like what to eliminate, what to do, did pros and cons lists, talk to people. But these are the schools I was between. The first school out of these that I will eliminate is UNC Charlotte. And I loved this campus. This was like one of the only full tours I went on, and the campus is beautiful. If you were looking for warm weather, like top-notch facilities, it's all brand new. There's a botanical gardens. Like, if you are looking for that, you need to apply here. It is just beautiful there. And I really liked it, but they didn't have film, and they also didn't really give me much like financial aid, merit scholarships, or anything, so I just didn't feel like it was the greatest fit. I did get into the honors college there for business, which was also a huge accomplishment, but at the end of the day, I just didn't feel like it was the best fit for me. All right, the next school I will be eliminating is Emerson College. And again, this was tough because I love film, and Emerson is just it's one of the top-notch film schools, obviously, in the country. But I also really want to have a marketing background and a business background, and they don't have a business school, it's marketing communications, so it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. And also it's in Boston, which is just a little bit colder than I would have wanted. I did get into the honors college, so I got a pretty good scholarship through that, but at the end of the day, I just didn't feel like it was the best fit for me and the experience I wanted. Alright, so this is where the decision got really tough because I wasn't really sure what to do. So I had not visited Baylor campus at all. I applied really last minute, but I really, after researching it a lot, I love the community it has. It has amazing traditions and things like that, and it's a top-notch school in the country. They have a really good marketing and film program, and I mean, it's a pretty awesome school. But on the other hand, it's just really far from Maine. I mean, it's in Waco, Texas, so it would have been hard to ever come home. And Texas might have just been like a really big change for me. And I'm open to having new opportunities, but I just wasn't sure it was the right fit for me. Clemson, on the other hand, I did kind of visit. It was in August. It was so hot outside. It was like 100 degrees, I remember. And it was a beautiful campus, but the facilities weren't as new as like Unc Charlotte or other schools I had visited, so at least the parts I saw. But I have family that's gone to Clemson. They've loved it. They have an amazing marketing program. I got into the honors college, so it would really help me with my future career and my goals and what I wanted to do. But on the other hand, all they have is a world cinema program, and it wasn't really film production based, which is what like I said, I wanted to do. So I just didn't know if it would be the best fit in that aspect. They also had a really good dance program that dances competitively, which I didn't even know I could do in college. And they have an amazing, football tradition aspect in the community of the school. That would be a lot of fun as well. So I'm sure you all are wondering which school I chose, and the school I chose was American University. I tricked y'all. I am so excited. So I was getting ready for work a couple weeks ago, and I got an email that said, we would like to offer you a spot off our wait list, and I was ecstatic. I could not even believe it. I was so excited, and it was, like I said earlier, my top choice school. I'm going to DC next year. I'm studying marketing and film, and I could not be happier. So I am so excited. I've been chatting with a lot of the kids from the school, and they are so nice and so welcoming and kind, so I'm really looking forward to making some new friends next year. I just want to say that if you were like me and got waitlisted at some of your top schools, just to remain hopeful, because although it is statistically unlikely, it totally happens and you totally can get off the wait list. So just remain hopeful. I wrote some letters and things like that. If it come down to it, I probably was gonna be going to Clemson, but I just, like I said, randomly got off the wait list. I wasn't expecting it at all, but I'm so, so excited and grateful that I did, and I'm looking forward to next year so much. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun putting it together, and I'm gonna be making some more videos coming up, probably college related. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next video. Finally try this. Very good.
Also, I promise my dog is completely okay. This is him. His name is Oakley.
Hi, cutie.
This is my other cute dog. His name is Tucker.
Hi, Tucker. You're so cute. I also have a third dog, Ellie, but she's outside right now. She is a chocolate lab, though, and she's very sweet. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.